Hello, I'm Adrian, and this is Microsoft 101. So, what is Microsoft Word? Word is the most used processor across all devices. But what does that even mean? Well, here's a quick video explaining that to you.
Your best work begins with an idea. And we'll show you how Word brings your ideas to life with collaboration, editing tools, and design. Start composing in your own words, and then format text with themes. If you'd like to collaborate, share your document on OneDrive with a click. Then chat, comment, and co-author documents to work with others at the same time. You can even make Skype calls from your document to brainstorm on the spot. While review and track changes, keep everyone on the same page. Polish your words with powerful proofing tools and style suggestions from Editor. And with a web browser or the Word mobile app, you can view and edit docs from wherever and whenever a thought strikes.
Yeah, that's from Microsoft, the company that owns Microsoft Word, of course. And that was just a quick explanation of like the stuff you can do. It's very introductory. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth. So the history of Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word was first released in 1983 as a multi-word tool. It was released in 1983 as multi-tool Word. The first version of Microsoft Word was based off the framework of Bravo, the world's first word processor with a graphical user interface. So next, I'm going to go into some features and commands on Microsoft Word. So the Word 2021 ribbon is just the top part that represents the tabs. You can click on to reveal groups of helpful icons. These icons represent command buttons, input boxes, and menus that are helpful when navigating the Word document. So here are some commands now. Cursor movement command. So by hitting the app, and then UA, you go up one line of text. By hitting at DA, you go down one line of text. By hitting at LA, you go left to the next character. By hitting at RA, you go right to the next character. So easy way to remember this is typically with Microsoft, with Word specifically, if there's a U, means up. If there's a D, means down. If there's an L, means left. If there's an R, means right. So if you're like trying to remember and you don't have access to something that has all this information, just like think, okay, up, U, down, D, L, left, R, right. Control plus at UA goes up one paragraph. Control with at DA goes down one paragraph. Control with at LA goes left one word. And control plus at RA goes right one word. Cursor movement, some more cursor movement commands. PGUP means up one screen. PGDN means down one screen. Home to start of current line. End to end of current line. Control plus home to top document. Control plus N to bottom of document. Some word processing commands. Copy is Control plus C. Cut is Control plus X. Paste is Control plus V. And undo is Control and V. Some text formatting commands are bold is Control plus V. Italic is Control plus I. Double underline is Control, Shift, and D. Word underlined is Control, Shift, and W. Small cap, Control, Shift, K. Superscript is Control, Shift, plus. Some more text formatting commands. Subscript is control and equal. Clear formatting is control and spacebar. Grow font is control, shift, and oh my gosh. More than, greater than, pardon me, it's been a while, math terms. Shrink font is control, shift, less than. All caps is control, shift, A. And font dialog box is control D. Some paragraph formatting commands are center text, control plus E, left align, control and L, right align, control and R, one line spacing, control and 1. Two line spacing is control and 5. Or that's also for one at BF1, half line. Oh, it's sorry, pardon me. This is for half line spacing, control and 5. And this two line spacing is control and 2. Some more paragraph formatting commands. To justify your paragraph, hit control and J. To indent your paragraph, hit control and M. To unindent your paragraph, hit control shift M. For a hanging indent, which is great for works cited, hit control and T. To unhang an indent, hit control, shift, and T. Some popular word shortcuts. Help is the F1 button. Cancel is the escape button, so ESC on the keyboard. Go back is shift and F5. New document is control and N. Open screen is control and O. Print, which is can be very helpful. Sometimes I just can't find the print button. And I need it really quickly, like I'm in the library for some reason, like for an example, and need to print out my essay before class. It's great to just hit Control P and print right away. To close document, Control W. For quick save, Control S, which is great because you might have just put in a long bit of information and you want to go like, oh shoot, I really want to make sure this is saved. I want to, cover my bases here. So I just hit Control S really quickly. To repeat, Control and Y. To find, Control and F. To find and replace, Control H, which is very helpful. Sometimes you might create a form and you can use that form for somebody else. So you go, let's say the person's name is Alyssa in the first form, the next form, you need it for Ava. So you go in and you find all of the Alyssas and then you replace it with Ava. And then you're done. Insert hard page break is Control and Enter. Other word tips. So yeah, pressing Control and Enter to start a new page, insert the hard page break, which forces a new page automatically. So instead of just going and finding page break and going through all those steps, you just hit Control and Enter. If you press Shift and Enter, you'll insert a soft return. This is useful for breaking up a line of text, such as a line in the document title or an address. Use tabs to line up text. Never use spaces for this tab. One tab is all you need, so it's just a tab button. It's on the left side under Escape and some accents. It's typically right above caps lock. One tab is all you need. If you're inserting more than one tab, you need to reset the tab stop. Always use one tab between columns to line them up. Doing so makes editing the information easier. If you need to change the page formatting in the middle of a document, start a new section. Sections allow you to use multiple page format attributes in a single document. I feel like there's a trope, you take away, you add one space to a Word document, sometimes the whole thing shifts over. So creating a new section helps avoid that catastrophe. And then also save your styles in a template. That way you can use them for documents you create without having to rebuild your style all over again. Like if you're doing like a specific form or just like a document style that you like, that you kind of, perfected to your preferences, it's just easier to just save it. That way you can use it again. And a really helpful and accessible tool for Microsoft Word is dictation. So here is a quick video on how to use dictation in Microsoft Word, also known as text-to-speech.
I'll be showing Dictate in Word for the web. This is speech to text that allows me to voice type, and we've recently updated and improved dictation in Word. Now I'm in the free version of Word for the web, and over on the right-hand side on the home menu, you can see the Dictate button, and I'll click this. You can hear the little noise that indicates Dictate is started, and you can see down at the bottom, we've improved our user interface for dictation. And as I'm talking, you can see it dictate on the screen, period. If I want to move the dictation out of the way, I can drag and drop it. So here, or I can drag it over here and keep it out of the way. I can choose settings, and you can see add voice commands, which we'll be doing automatically. You can automatically punctuate, and you can change the language. We have many different languages we support for speech to text. And if you don't see your language here, check back because we're always adding new ones. I'll leave that. And if you want to get help, what type of commands we show, and all the great help around words you can use, phrases, it's all in here. Punctuation, editing, formatting. So you can experiment with all sorts of commands. And I'll be showing some of them right now. Now I'll show some editing commands like delete. Review this document by 5 p.m. tomorrow. Delete. Next week. Period. New line. Now I'll show deleting an entire sentence by saying the words delete that. Be sure to review this document by the end of the week. Delete that. Next, I'm going to show some of the formatting commands that have been updated. Can you help me finish the project by next week? ? Bold, next week. Underline, week. Italicize, project. Bold the entire sentence. So you can see I can do lots of formatting commands just by using my voice. We also support superscript, subscript, indent, decrease indent, and clear all formatting. So I'll show a couple of those. Here is an example I'll show of formatting. Indent. Strike through sentence. Another great feature is the ability to create lists. So I'm going to show some lists with bullets as well as numbers. Start list. Here is my first item. New line. Here is my second item. New line. Start numbered list. Who's on first? New line. What's on second? New line. I don't know is on third. The other really nice capability that has been added is you can add comments directly into your document. Add comment. I'm not really sure about this part. And you can see on the right-hand side it added a comment and it highlighted this part of the text. The last thing I'll talk about is just the ability to pause dictation or exit dictation or show help using your voice. So we'll turn this on again at the bottom. Show help. Pause dictation. Now I can do some talking and it's not going to be dictating while I talk. I've turned it back on. Now I'm going to say exit dictation. And it turns it off. So there you have it. This is the next generation of capabilities built into Microsoft Word's web dictation. And
So it says web dictation on this video. Now it's also available just on the general program on computers. It's really easy and accessible. It's great for, I would consider like a meeting or something. I use it when I'm trying to get out my ideas in a pinch. All right, well now you're a Microsoft Word Pro. You got that.